This is new camera setup, I have the camera here and I have camera in front of me. And this is my microphone and you can see microphone in camera here. It's awesome. What if I told you that failing was the best thing that ever happened to me? How many times have you held back because you were afraid of failing? Fear of failure can be a crippling experience. It held me back for years, and I know that I'm not the only one. In fact, according to a study of the Linköping University in Sweden, approximately 31% of people report that the fear of failure is the leading cause for their inaction and the biggest obstacle to pursuing their goals. In today's video, I'll share the 3 methods that helped me break free from my fear of failure and embrace every opportunity, even failure itself. You will fucking love watching this. In fact, let me tell you about the time that I decided about making this YouTube channel. It wasn't 4 weeks ago when I actually made the first video. The first time I contemplated making a YouTube channel was at least 3-4 years ago. And ever since then I had the idea and I had the dream and the goal of the fact that a YouTube channel could really be a good thing for me. And I thought I would be quite good at it and I could do it. But I was always scared of what other people would think of me. I was scared of what my friends from my hometown would think of me, the people I went to school with before I made my A-levels, and many other people in my life that I was simply scared of the way they would react to me doing YouTube. It was only until 4 weeks ago when I had finally not only discovered those 3 ideas, but really internalized them and understood them, that I could do the YouTube channel and that I finally started making videos. And now I'm really happy that I did. I feel proud every day being able to upload videos like this, and I would never exchange it for the world. Therefore, I hope you can understand that from a personal standpoint, I really know what I'm talking about here. Fucking hell, that was awesome! That was so clean, I fucking one-take that shit. Okay, let's go. Number 1, it's gonna start. Okay, first one. The only true way that you can possibly fail is by giving up. I used to think that every time you didn't manage to do the thing that you set out to do, or that it didn't go as planned, would be a failure. But fact is, you only fail. The only true way that you could ever possibly fail is that you give up. Every failure on the way to success is only a roadblock or a stepping stone. It is only something you can learn from and become better with. And after all of that, you will succeed. The only way that you're not gonna get to that eventual goal of success is by stopping after one small failure, after one small mistake, and giving up. That's literally the only way. Let's take the YouTube example. I knew that my first video wouldn't be the best, so if I really internalize that first idea, I understand that my first videos are not gonna be ideal, and that they're gonna get better over time, and that the first video will be worse than the second, and worse than the third, and so that gradual improvement, even though you could regard those imperfect first videos as a failure, are just stepping stones on my way to the first banger of a video. Therefore, the next time you stumble, remember, it's only a loss if you stop trying right here. Okay, let's go over to the second one.
Bro.
Here's a thought experiment. If you were the last person on Earth, would you care about failing at something? I don't think so. The fear of failure is deeply rooted in the fear of what others would think of us. That's also the reason that in the beginning of the video, when I told you my story, I didn't talk directly about the fear of failure. It was a lot about what others thought about me and that I was scared of that. Therefore, that is 2 really interconnected fears and you won't get one without the other. But you can realize that they are so connected that when nobody on the earth would still exist, there's no fear holding you back from what you are doing. I gotta contemplate a little bit. My story for that point would be really simple. Actually, I had posted a few YouTube videos already and I had also started uploading the shorts on TikTok. But the moment I really realized what was holding me back was when I thought about posting the first Instagram reel. My Instagram account was full of the people from my old school, and it's also full of the people that I'm chilling with when I'm in my hometown. Therefore, it was really, really scary for me to actually load the videos up there as well, because that's the people that I'm intimately connected with and that I talk to a lot. So when they know I do a YouTube channel, that is so scary, and I'm so scared of failing in their eyes. Therefore, that was the first thing I did, and that would be my actionable step for this point too. Identify the thing that you are scared of the most. In my case, that would be uploading an Instagram reel to the account that every one of my friends could see. And then do that step first, because that step will be so scary to you that all the ones after seem really minuscule. Okay, that's wonderful. That's part 2. Okay, the third and the last point is a really common misconception. I used to look at every single successful person and think that they never failed, that they have been born successful somehow. I started looking at their stories and I started paying more attention, and I realized very fast that every successful person has failed hundreds of more times than I can even conceive of. Therefore, failing is not an obstacle, it's part of the journey to greatness. And if you want to become great at something, you have to fail more times than you can possibly count. I'm currently reading the $100 Million Offer book by Alex Hormozi, and one thing that he unmistakably makes clear is that you need to fail in order to succeed later. He was down to his last $1,000 countless times before he finally made his first million, but that was all part of his way to success. Therefore, you need to go these steps as well. Maybe you're lucky, maybe you're making it the first time, but that isn't the case for most people. Therefore, start seeing failure as a badge of honor. It means you're in the arena and you're working towards what you think is most important. When you come to the arena. Okay, I'm recording this. Ah! Failure isn't the enemy. It's only the fear of failure that is holding us back. When I embraced these 3 truths, I could finally start doing what I wanted to do, embracing the things that I cared about most, and was courageous enough to do new things. So, now it's your turn. Which of these 3 strategies resonates with you the most? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you like this kind of video, leave a like and a sub if you want to see more of this kind. When I come to the arena. I also look like, just to illustrate the example, I do different beats every time and you don't even notice. Like every time I do I do a different beat and you don't even notice because I don't even know the beat that I would do. Yeah.